Welcome back to FallingFoxGaming, everybody. I'm your host, Blaine, and today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. Today we're going to be picking up right where we left off. We are continuing to explore the Druid Grove while looking for a person named Nettie who's supposed to be able to help us remove a tadpole from our head. Ooh, what's this? Union plaque. Yeah, these plaques, I keep forgetting to look at them. They could be important. We've gotten some good information off some of the plaques. I should keep looking at them.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. The broken helmet bears the mark of Shar, the Dark Lady.
Ooh.
And if the darkest one is Shar, Moonrise must be her celestial sister.
Why did it just cut out? I didn't do that. The game just did that automatically.
A victory of the celestial Selûne over her dark sister, Shar.
Okay, so second time it kind of states it differently.
That mural, they look like Dark Justicias.
Ooh, she's got something to say.
The Grove sported some rather interesting murals, I must say. They just reminded me of something half forgotten. It seemed to depict Lady Shar's warriors in combat. I hadn't known they were active in these parts.
Shar's warriors, care to elaborate?
You know me. I'm not usually one to elaborate if I can avoid it. They looked like Dark Justicias, an elite force among Lady Shar's ranks. Only the very finest proved themselves worthy of the title.
Sounds like you aspire to join them.
What right-minded servant of Lady Shar wouldn't? But it's a distant dream. The Dark Justicias have been silent for years. Curious to see them depicted in such a place. Perhaps there's more to it. But there's nothing to be done about it just now.
Okay, we're going to leave her to this, but as I was saying when we had this last conversation, I feel like something's going on with Shadowheart. I honestly feel like with the way everything we learn about Shar, she seems to be on the wrong end of it. And my guess is that she might have actually been working with Selûne, got her mind wiped for some reason, and then accidentally got herself converted to Shar's worshipping.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Okay, in case you guys don't know, the Harpers are a group of, I think they're wizards. They're magical folk. They're a powerful family or group, whatever you want to call them. Where is Nettie? I don't see Nettie. None of these people are called Nettie. So I feel like we're almost to the important bits where we need to learn about our condition, but I can't find the right person. Oh, there she is, up there.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, wait patiently. Yeah, we'll just wait patiently.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Healing. Looks like I came to the right person.
I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
That's a good way of putting it. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
You know of them. That's interesting that you'd actually know about them. What other kinds are there? It's not like a frog hopped in my eye. I like this. Yeah, we're going to go with that one.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Why was she so sketchy about that?
Quick. This way.
Wait, why can't you just tell me what's going on? Alright, well, let's follow Nettie. You know, actually, we didn't really look around. I probably should have. You know, I'm doing a really poor job of actually, looking around. Normally, I, hold up. Dissected drow. 1 second with that situation that's going on in there. I just wanted to say I'm doing a really bad job of looking around, and I'm kind of doing that on purpose. I feel like if I spend the time investigating every little thing, I think this is going to take way too long. I feel like I'm going to leave some of the mystery just by being ignorant of not searching every little corner.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins.
Oh.
Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Really? Didn't think it was a common experience. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Oh, well, she's just ignoring us. Fair enough, that was a stupid comment, but alright. What was that?
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halson suspected. I pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things, studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
What do you got with that thing? What's the plant? Will it help? That's, yeah. She looks like she's gonna stab me with it.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
I don't like that I failed insights and I can't read her mind. I still have mind reading. Why do they not let me read her mind? I really don't want to tell her anything. Honestly, she's acting kind of cagey and I don't like it. You know, I'm just gonna say I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halson was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On the big ship? Yeah, exactly. On the Mind Flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected. You're asking a lot of questions. Yeah, that's... She is prodding a lot. You know, we'll just go ahead and say I'm on Mind Flayer ship. I was kidnapped and infected. I feel like she's potentially a good person, but maybe she's being really defensive.
A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halson was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours? She was gonna stab me with it.
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
Okay, I gotta point this out, man. These druids are dodgy. Like, every single one, except for, like, the one guy we met out in, like, the common area there. Every single other one has been awful people. I actually, at least I get her side of this. You want to make sure that I'm not a Mind Flayer slave when I come in here, but I don't want to promise I'm going to take it. Alright, hand it over.
Swear it.
Wow, that went right into a corner. Oh, don't I have an option to lie? I guess I'll just swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a Mind Flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halson and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of Mind Flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
One quick note. The voice actors and the animation for this character is amazing. Actually, I can't help but focus on how good of a job they did with it. What do you mean should be changing? Yeah, we already know that we should have changed already. Because it's been several days. Yeah, we're going to ask her about it. Maybe she knows something, though.
Mind Flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new Mind Flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them.
You said you were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halson heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Do you think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
That explains what happened to the bird out in the other room. And it sounds like you're making a lot of assumptions that could kill me. Yeah. You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and say we'll find him. The other options are just kind of like meh.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the grove. To me. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only witnesses. And they're long gone. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
I am quite literally an Oathbreaker Paladin. So after talking to Nettie, I decided to look around and I found a Mind Flayer parasite specimen and a note kind of explaining what it was. I'm going to go ahead and take it. It is stealing, but I think we're going to take it anyways. And it doesn't really seem like anyone else around here has anything interesting to say, so we're going to go keep looking around and see if we can find something interesting. Otherwise, we'll head out. Okay, so we actually found a scroll that explains the Rite of Thorns, which is what kind of protects this here. And it seems like we're okay to read it, but not take it. And this says we're not even supposed to read it, so I'm not really sure how that works. Like, will I get in trouble if I read it and I'm not supposed to? I dropped a save just in case I get in trouble for reading this. I just want to read it. The Elder Circle doth decree the greatest tenets, number 3. The natural order must be preserved no matter the form. Forces that would destroy the natural order must be destroyed, and the Emerald Enclave must offer aid to weary and the injured. Well, it's right there in the tenets, so they should be offering aid to everyone. Can I take this?
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Hello, guy. Who's that? Better yet, not only who is that, where is that? Where is that guy? Oh, he's standing right there staring at me. Didn't even notice him. Let's see, what else? Okay, we actually got a quest to investigate right here. Investigate cargo. Okay. The Rite of Thorns is dangerous magic. Why is Cargo so determined to do this? We should investigate. Search the Emerald Grove. Okay, yeah, it's just telling me to search around. Okay, so... Well, looky what I found. Cargo's chest is back here. Okay. DC 10, we have +7. We better get this. There we go. Alright, so back here in this locked chest, let's see what we find. A half-torn note, an agate, and... Feldron's Canonical, the Shadow Druids Doctrine. Ooh, hold up, what is that? So, half-torn note, let's start with that. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Cargo. Swamp docks, tree, meet me, alone. The Shadow Druids Doctrine, what's that? That seems like something you shouldn't have. The book's spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one of the pages is folded inwards. Balance is a myth. Where the clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beast and raise flora. We are the thunder, we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. Alright, that's a little bit grimmer. So that is interesting knowledge. So let's see what our journal updated to. We found a note addressed to her that mentioned meeting in the swamps. What is she up to? Now, that was pretty easy to find. That was just kind of back here. I actually ran into this accidentally. I clicked on this ledge and my guy jumped back here. So that was actually a pretty good coincidence. Let's keep looking around. Okay, I had a peek around and I really couldn't find anything else. And it doesn't look like the quest is actually active here anymore. But it does say investigate the swamp. So show on map. Where is that? That's pretty far up. So that's not here. Can we go to like... Oh! Did I just teleport? Son of a... Okay, that took a little while to get us starting back, but we're all here. I'm curious. We read the book about the Shadow Druids and the meeting in the swamp. I kind of want to see if we can confront Karga about it and see what she has to say.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
This rite must be born of powerful magic.
The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
Uh-huh. Sure. Well, we have some information to go off of. We have several things to discuss here. So we need to look more into Karga here. I don't know how else. There's no other clues that I found. I searched pretty much everything I could find, and there was really nothing. So I'm thinking that at the moment, maybe we have to go to the swamps or something. That's kind of the way it looks. It says investigate the swamps. So I'm guessing that's the next place we have to go, but I don't know where the swamp is, so that'll have to be saved for later. Now, on the other hand, we should probably return back to Arabella's parents. Alright, let's see here. Oh, here we go. Here's the little girl's parents.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Oh.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I think we're just going to go with hope we'll meet again under better circumstances. All the rest of this is, it's all preachy and I don't really care. I think we're just going to say, see you later.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Now that we've talked to the little child's parents, we are ready to hit the road once more. Now, a couple of things I'm noticing. We are pretty low on health, and I think we're pretty much out of spell slots. Yeah, we pretty much have no spell slots. So we really have to take a long rest at some point. But we do still have a single short rest left, so I'm going to use that right now, just to make sure our hit points are kind of topped up. I think we're going to go ahead and continue exploring outside of the grove. And I think our next stop is going to be trying to take care of this Blade of Frontiers side quest that we have, the Finding Karlach one. It's not terribly far away, so it shouldn't take too long to get over there. Yeah, I think we're just going to fast travel out to the little portal area by the grove, and then head across the bridge and then go up north. And this should be a pretty uneventful trip. I was actually just kind of wandering around the trails and I saw this little area that we can go up right here, so I jumped up here and continued climbing, and it looks like we found a ladder. Not really sure where it goes. Yeah, my camera doesn't go up high enough to allow me to see, so we're going to try and go up there blind, I guess. Ooh, cutscene.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
All right, that was really unexpected, especially because we could have ran into this guy a long time ago, and apparently we haven't because we never saw this entrance. All right, we're going to go with pretty words. If you want to threaten me, don't disguise it.
Why, I never. You're paranoid, aren't you? Must be the surroundings. Rather bleak and lonesome. One feels so exposed. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere.
Hello. What is this? Okay. Can you be more specific than somewhere? Nice decor. Let's just go with nice decor. I like that.
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
You can just ignore him and fill up your plate. I love that so much. Let's just go for it.
Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward.
I always enjoy me a nice devil.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
I'm not gonna lie, if any game ever let me play a good solid playthrough as a devil from the D&D universe, I would absolutely love it. Here we go, this is much more my style. I don't care what you are, I care what you want.
Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little. With a tadpole in your head. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
I think we are going to leave it here. I think this is a wonderful spot to end this and have a think about this, because I'm not actually sure what I want to do. Genuinely, I have no problem working with devils. I actually like devils in the D&D universe. I like their concept. I like the way they work. And paladins are actually closer to devils than a lot of people think. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to pause it here. When we come back, we will make a choice. And I actually don't know which one I'm going to pick. I have no idea. I don't even know what this actually leads to or anything. I imagine if we say no, we're going to end up fighting. So that's about the only thing I can think of. So we're either going to fight him or agree to some deal. I'm not sure yet. We will find out next time. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.